what you don't understand about Shenmue III. Hello and welcome to The Gaming Therapist. I'm an actual psychotherapist and I enjoy video games. Here's my review and explanation of Shenmue III. Shenmue III is the third entry in a series by director Yu Suzuki about the character Ryo Hazuki. In Shenmue I, Ryo strikes out on a quest to avenge his father after he's brutally murdered at the beginning of that game. The first two games take Ryo from his hometown in Japan to the city streets and countryside of China. Ultimately, Ryo ends up in Bailu, China, with the young woman he was prophesied to connect with the entire time, Shenhua. In the third game, you spend a significant amount of time in Bailu helping Shenhua search for her father. This is the first criticism that was made about this game. Why isn't the point of Shenmue III for Ryo to continue searching for his father's killer? Why is so much time dedicated to helping Shenhua? Let me first say that Shenhua's mission is exciting and very much worth your time. You unravel intricate mysteries and fight in challenging battles, all in the effort to help her. If that's not enough to convince you, ask yourself what someone in Ryo's shoes would do. While I'm not an expert, I believe that part of being a martial artist in training is doing the noble and generous thing. Here, that is to help Shenhua. She doesn't have the resources she needs to save her father alone, and her case is more urgent because her father is still alive and can still be rescued. If that's still not enough, consider how appealing Shenhua must be to Ryo. This statement may annoy some people because Shenhua and Ryo are supposed to be platonic. However, I feel strong chemistry between them, despite how pedestrian most of their conversations are. Shenhua asks you about your favorite activities and what you're best at. You almost expect her to ask what your favorite color is. But to me, this is part of what makes their relationship romantic. There are plenty of video games that feature gratuitous sex or at least more directly intimate contact between the characters. Here, boundaries are respected and dignity maintained, so that you do feel excitement when someone suggests that Shenhua is your girlfriend. You may say that I'm naive about this, and I in turn would say that you're jaded.
Do you want to keep talking?
What do you do around here if you want to earn money?
Well, you could help Uncle Tao split wood.
Okay. Is there anything that's more of a sure bet?
Leo,
What?
sure bet? Gambling isn't a good idea.
That's not what I meant. I don't mind earning an honest day's wage.
In that case, the fishing store will buy any fish you catch in rivers and ponds.
Where's the fishing store again?
It's near the big pond.
Okay, I'll try that.
Listen, Leo, I want to hear more about you.
Yeah? What's up?
Do you need money?
I could use a little, yeah.
Okay. Do you have enough?
I'll figure out a way to get by.
How have you been earning money so far?
I've saved up quite a bit from Lucky Hit.
You got money from being lucky?
Yeah, and from the frog races too.
Isn't that gambling?
You could call it that.
That's how you're earning money?
Yeah, it'll all work out.
Are you sure about that? Don't you lose money when you lose a bet?
Sure, but that just means you have to win it back the next time.
Hi, Leo.
What?
You're turning into Guangming.
This brings me to the point about poor voice acting in Shenmue III. While I admit that some of the actors do seem stiff and unnatural, most give you a true feeling of being in a small rural village throughout the first part of the game. I wonder how much of the critique is the expectation from every character in a game to be a leading hero or a scrappy sidekick. When interacting with the elderly citizens of Bailu Village, I felt a sense of respect towards them that I don't often experience in other games. In a related point, Shenmue has been criticized for lagging behind other games of this generation in terms of innovation. On the other hand, a game such as Red Dead Redemption 2 is treated essentially as a perfect game. While it was quite pretty, the game was not always fun to play through or even control. Moving Arthur Morgan, the main character of Red Dead 2, usually felt like sloshing through quicksand. To that point, we have an intricate fighting system in Shenmue III, which is both responsive and challenging to use. Let's see some examples of the voice acting now.
Hi there. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
Wouldn't say I'm proud of it or anything, but I don't exactly know many people around here.
I see. There's something I want to ask. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Where did you come from, young man?
What?
There's always something interesting coming in from the Lijiang River. I wonder what's going to show up next.
Hey, do you know Mr. Yuan?
The river is always bringing us new faces.
I need to go. Hey,
And who might you be? You're not a face I recognize.
I've got a question. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm sorry, dear, but could you save that for later? This is no place for idle chit-chat.
Pardon me.
I know that many people are disappointed about the direction of the story in Shenmue III. Again, why don't we learn more about Lan Di, the murderer who killed Ryo's father? And what about the dragon mirrors? First of all, I want to say that I don't think you'll be as disappointed about the aspects that have been mentioned. But also, remember that Yu Suzuki is an artist, and we're paying him to practice his craft. We have to trust him and allow him to make creative choices. The tension between artists and their patrons has lasted centuries, but aren't we glad now that Michelangelo didn't give in to the critics? Here's hoping that we have a Shenmue IV in the near future. I'm the Gaming Therapist, and I'll see you next time. Please remember to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed this.